So in this video, I will be showing you what my clients do on a daily basis on GoHighLevel to get the best possible results. As you know, GoHighLevel is a platform or a software that not only you should, implement things on a daily basis, but your clients as well should do so that they get the best possible results. So I showed you many things you can do on GoHighLevel so that you can create the best possible results for your clients. But in this video, I will show you what your clients should do on GoHighLevel. Okay, it's basic things. It's very simple things, but they have to do them on a daily basis. Okay, to convert as many of the leads as possible into real customers, or to convert as many seller leads into real deals. Okay, so the first thing is your clients need to download an app called Lead Connector. Okay, so the app is called Lead Connector. Let me show you quickly. This is the app, Lead Connector. This is how it looks like. Lead Connector. Okay, so they need to download this application, okay, which is basically GoHighLevel on an application on the phone, and they can access literally everything. They can access the pipeline, they can access the conversations, they can call the leads, they can do everything through this application. So firstly, they need to download this application. Okay, secondly, you need to add them so that they can log in, right? So how how to add your clients into the sub account, let me quickly show you. You first access the settings and then you go to My Staff. Okay, once you access My Staff, you simply click on Add Employee, and then here, let me just make this, yes, and then here you add their first name, last name, email, and their phone number, and then you click on Advanced Settings. You give them a password. Okay, and then once you do that, you go to Roles and Permissions and you change this to User. Okay, because if you add your client as an admin, they will have access to all the sub accounts and on your GoHighLevel. Okay, you don't want to do that. You just want to give them access to their sub account. Okay, so you add them as a user and then you save. Once you save, you'll be able to see them here. Now you provide them with their email and password, okay, and then they can simply sign in. Okay, they can sign in on their computer and they can sign in on the application. Most importantly, on the application called Lead Connector. Okay, so that's the first step you need to do, okay, to add your clients. Now, once your clients are added to the sub account, once your clients are added to the sub account, now they can navigate through things. Okay, let's say you're running a form ad, you're forwarding all the leads here. Every time a new lead comes in, they get a text message and they are added on the pipeline. Okay, so my clients, for example, some of them like to call their leads themselves. Okay, so they go into the pipeline every single day. They call the leads, okay, which they can do simply by clicking on call, okay, here, and they can do that through their phones. They can simply access the pipeline and then call the leads. Once they call them, they try to convert them into customers, talk with them. If they are a seller lead, do the same thing, call them as soon as they come in, okay? And one of the most important things, which is calling the leads, okay? So because they now have Lead Connector on their phones, now you can send them a notification every time a new lead comes in. Okay, so every time a new lead comes in, you can simply send them a notification. Okay, let's access this, for example. Okay, this internal notification. Okay, and you can choose which client. Okay, so you write on the title, new lead. You got a new lead, you just got a new lead, for example, and then redirect page, you choose opportunity, to user type, particular user, and then you choose the client that you just added. Now, once you choose the client, every time a new lead comes in, okay, they will get a notification on their phone, because they have the application on their phone, Lead Connector, and now every time a new lead comes in, they will get notified. Okay, and once they get notified, they can call them right away. And that's what I would recommend you. That's the the essential thing your clients need to do, that you are sending them an internal notification every time a new lead comes in, and they are calling them right away. Now, once they call them, they can simply access the pipeline and write notes on how the call went. Okay, they can simply write notes on how the call went. Have they booked an appointment? Are they interested in selling their property? For example, a deal under contract, blah, blah, blah. Okay. And they can simply change the stages here on the pipeline. They can change to in negotiation stage. They can change to property under contract. Bought the property, if they, bought the property. If let's say you're calling, let's say your client is doing flipping. Okay. Now you can, add stages to your client's needs. Okay, so whatever your client is doing, you can add the stages, and then your client can simply change the stage. Okay, in my case, I'm helping my investor clients get more motivated seller leads, so they can tell me every time. I need to know every time they have a deal under contract, every time they close a deal, every time they need to follow up with a lead. They need to write that here on the pipeline. They need to let me know. How do they let me know? They simply access the pipeline and change on the stages, right? Simply. And then write notes on every single lead. Okay? In some cases, if I have a tag, they can add a tag. Okay? But they don't need to, actually. They don't need to. As long as they are calling the leads, every time a new lead comes in, they are calling them. Okay? And they are updating things on the pipeline. They are changing stages, and they are writing notes on each lead. That's enough. That's what your clients need to do to get the best possible results. Okay, so let me name them for you again. Okay, it's 3 things. First thing, call the leads as soon as they come in. The second thing is write notes on each lead. The third thing is, change stages on pipeline. Okay, and the fourth thing is, call the lead multiple times. Not just one call, but give it multiple attempts, and then the next day you try again, the third day that you try again. If they don't answer after 3 days, 4 days, now you move them to not interested. Okay, but your clients need to do these things, and you need to be sending the leads, text messages. So as long as you send text messages through the workflows and your clients call the leads, okay, and most importantly, as soon as they come in, that's the essential part. Okay, so that's what your clients needs to do on a daily basis to get the best possible results. Okay, so you need to give them access to the platform, to the sub account, and then you need to tell them these things. It's so important. See you in the next video.